don't love me for my ambition.
Well, by the time you guys are listening to this, supposedly the actual Epstein, the Jeffrey Epstein list, has been leaked online or revealed. I don't know if it's a legal public like revealing, or if it's a leak. But it seems like actual people are saying that's gonna happen this week, specifically Tuesday of this week. Right now,
I'm just trying to understand how that works, because if that means you'd have to unseal legal documents.
that's what I don't get.
So that means the court would have to be the one to legally release it to the public.
Yeah, for quick reference, for those who don't remember, Jeffrey Epstein was this man who was a very powerful millionaire who was convicted or being tried of.
He was never convicted.
He was never convicted. He was tried of, rumored sleeping, child pornography, sleeping with younger women, girls, having little girls, child trafficking, girls coming over to his island, the Epstein Island, the famous island where a lot of other celebrities live. And there was a famous documentary about it. And he ended up dying in prison. Allegedly, he committed suicide. But there's been, there was no actual proof revealed to the public to this day that is convincing enough to make everyone believe that it was actual suicide. So many conspiracies and so many evidence adding up to the potential idea of him being killed. By who? The government? Who fucking knows? But small things add up. I think his cellmate, I don't know if you guys ever seen photos of his cellmate, the buffest, like the white Bobby Lashley. Bro, like buff as hell, big and tall.
Bobby Lashley's crazy.
Like crazy, like someone that would kill someone.
That's crazy.
Like, okay, I could see him killing someone, right?
Bro, people die in jail all the time.
Yeah. And then on top of that, there was rumors of like this jet, his famous plane that so many people rode on, who was on it, who didn't go on it. Oh my God. And then it was never officially revealed. We saw photos of him with Bill Clinton, Chris Tucker, a bunch of famous people have photos with the Jeffrey Epstein. But then people online, the conspiracy theorists just want to tie them to child sex trafficking right away, right? Instead of being like, hey, this guy was a popular, famous guy, so maybe they also knew him and didn't just fully partake. But the conspiracies are going to run wild because we don't have clear confirmation from anyone. Also, how do you pronounce the name? I know Maxwell, but
Gazelle Maxwell, something like that.
Ghislaine?
Ghislaine, yeah.
Ghislaine Maxwell, his spouse, his partner, was released. I think
she did a plea deal, yeah.
Yeah, last year now, 2023. And this is all off the top of my head, guys. So if I'm wrong, please feel free to torch me in the comments, you Epstein lovers. But this is a crazy situation. I'm waiting for this to be actually fully leaked. We're going to play the report today real quick of, I think Fox News already spoke about Bill Clinton being on this list because of the fact that it's being rumored, leaked. The list is not revealed properly yet, guys. But Bill Clinton is like the high priority on the list because obviously a former president, and he's Bill Clinton, whether a president or not, already faced former controversies. And just to read this right here, there's a list of 150 people, and Bill Clinton is number 36. The entire list is going to be published tomorrow, allegedly. It is also known that the same list includes members of the British royal family, such as Prince Andrew. Holy shit. Let's check out the clip by Fox News. Wait, actually, I do need to hook up the Bluetoothy and disconnect the one on my phone. Yeah, man. This is going to keep getting crazier and crazier. 'Cause I think the Epstein thing might have been like 2019.
So let me say something.
4 years ago. And this is not going to go away.
So I'll say this. This list about this fucking jet shit is pissing me off.
Oh, yeah, the private jet people?
Yeah, because you're asking for the wrong list. And a lot of people don't know this because they don't know the full story. They just go off of 2019. Epstein was caught back in 2009 in his house in Florida. The Florida Police Department had arrested him because, I think it was 2009, 2008, because they had enough evidence to convict him for sleeping with a girl that they found, a young underage girl. He got away with it. I think he only got probation for the situation or like a year in jail. I can't remember. At that time, the majority of his funds were in Chase Bank. Chase knew what was going on and let him keep his account. This is why when Chase dropped Kanye for the anti-Semitic shit, people were pissed because they were like,
people called him out.
How the fuck are you going to cut Kanye out for that? But you let Jeffrey Epstein keep his Chase account well into 2019 after you already knew that he was trafficking kids.
Yeah.
You want a fucking list? And it's already in the court cases. Ask them for those Chase transactions since 2009. You will see every single person that gave him money. It's
Damn.
there. And they're not asking for that because this is enough where you could just say, oh, well, he flew, so he must have been there, even though it was known that Jeffrey Epstein, despite this shit, was still doing philanthropy work.
Yeah.
So you would have to meet him somewhere if you were participating in his cover-up scheme.
Yeah.
But it's easier to just push this fucking narrative that they were in the island having sex with kids versus actually looking into his financials. No one's going to do that.
Yeah.
Because then it destroys their whole narrative. Because if you check his financials and Bill Clinton, not his foundation, not his private accounts, not Hillary's private accounts, if none of them are there, guess what then? He didn't do shit. He was actually there for philanthropy.
Yeah. No, that's true. And also, rich people always borrow their jets or rent their jets. So if they flew the jets, unless they have these docs where it shows like, oh, they flew his plane and went to this island periodically, then that's different. Like if they have the location, I don't know if they have the location. Let's see. They might say it here in the clip. Let's play it right here. Do you hear it all, more? No, or not yet?
No.
Let me try to reconnect it. Oh, it says it's connected.
Yeah, and Clinton is not the only
it
big
was
name
muted on
expected
the
to be released.
As one of several John Does named in previously redacted documents related to convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. Alexandria Hoff joins us now with more on this developing story. Hey, Alex.
Hey, Griff, yeah, and Clinton is not the only big name expected to be released in this. Currently, within the hundreds of pages of sealed court filings related to Epstein, there are more than 150 individuals identified only as John or Jane Does, but the legal masking is about to come off. Last month, a Manhattan federal judge ruled that there was no justification to continue to have documents sealed in the settled case involving an Epstein accuser and the convicted sex offender's now jailed associate, Ghislaine Maxwell. The documents are expected to be unredacted and released as early as tomorrow, and among those named, former President Bill Clinton. That's according to ABC News, which notes that the 77-year-old is mentioned more than 50 times within the lengthy court text. The references will likely come from attempts to have Clinton testify against Epstein and Maxwell. The ABC News report mentions that there is no indication that the records contain any evidence of illegal conduct or allegations of wrongdoing by Clinton, although the accuser in the case did claim that she met the former president on Epstein's private island. Clinton's lawyers have maintained that he ended contact with Epstein in 2005 before Epstein was accused of luring underage girls to his home in Palm Beach.
There it is.
ABC also notes that many of the prominent names expected to be released, like Prince Andrew, have already been publicly associated with Epstein. Griff.
So has Trump. Trump has photos with him. And you know what they say about Trump? He cut off his relationships with him. So what the fuck are we talking about here?
Yeah, after a certain time. They were talking about Trump today on Twitter too. Like he's like the other big name that's gonna be revealed in this list, etc.
Yo, you wanna know what happened? Pull those fucking financials. They've been going on since 2005, way before that actually. So what the fuck are we just going back and forth at this point?
Man, the thing is,
Nigga, Beyonce's on the logbook.
on his plane?
Yes. So no, not his plane. He had a logbook. It
I was
was
about to say, bro, the Beehive gonna kill you.
the Epstein Black Book is what they call it.
Okay, yes, I heard about this black book.
When you would come in, you'd have to log in. She's on it.
This man was definitely one of the most powerful men
Oh, without a doubt.
to ever exist. Like probably in life, especially in just like when it comes to American culture,
What
stardom.
did he do again?
He was like a dot connector.
From what it was explained in the documentary, because there's one on Netflix, it's really good. He was like, what he presented himself as was like a financial guy. He helped people with their finances.
Okay.
And also he was like a philanthropy guy. He'd help you like donate your money, evade taxes by donating money. So like that's the role he played to the public for the elites.
Yeah.
Behind closed doors, he's trafficking children to the elite class. That's why like none of this surprises me, because if he actually was keeping the front alive, that he's a financial guy, he gives the financial advice,
Yeah.
he gives donation advice, he gives philanthropy advice. Yeah, you're gonna fucking meet the nigga. What the fuck are we talking about right now? Because like you said, Vic, he is the most powerful. At the time, he was considered one of Manhattan's biggest names.
Yeah.
Like everyone and their mother knew this motherfucker.
It was like
nigga.
someone, like one of those, like, oh, I need this and this and that. Oh, I know a guy. Who's the guy they know? Jeffrey Epstein. But also the unfortunate thing is like there definitely was child trafficking, sex trafficking. This is a thing that I believe happens where rich people think that money controls everything, especially back then, prior to social media. They could do whatever the fuck they want. So, hey, I've had sex with all types of women. Hey, can I try to do it with underage women? You're disgusting. But there's people that would connect you to do that. Oh, you got the right amount of money, the right amount, the price is right, they'll set it up. and Jeffrey Epstein was behind this, doing this multiple times. It's like if the devil was on earth, like, doing actions and behaviors and like events. We think the Diddy shit's crazy. That's already crazy. This is another level. This is the devil on earth type of behavior right here.
You ever seen the footage of inside of his house?
Yeah,
When
I
they
saw
raided
that.
it?
I saw that.
It's just pornography everywhere.
Man, it's crazy.
They have like a sick like relationship with sex.
It's sick fuck bull. It's like,
And one of the victims spoke about it, like the way Giselle would work with him, like Maxwell, like the way she would like lure girls in with to like be around him.
my God.
And it was like this. The relationship they had with sex was very like Vic is saying, I'm so powerful, I'm gonna take it beyond any means. Like I'm gonna really explore what is sex.
Man, this shit, that's why I feel like a lot of people, who knows? I do love a Chris Tucker, etc. These people that, we think we know them because we're fans of them. They probably were doing creepy shit. It's a potential. I do think there's a potential because even with the Diddy stuff, it shows a darker side of things where like on surface level, we think everything is like, entertainment. No, there's another level when, I've been to LA, we've been to LA. When you go to LA, going to certain places, be around these certain celebrities, you see a lot of weird shit. You see the aura of like, it's so easy to like party, be around drugs, and also get into like, if you do that, that could maybe lead to something else, like the after party, the after party. And then that's where weird shit happens, no phones allowed. I can easily see that happening. So I've never doubted it, but it just gets crazy once you see like more and more evidence and more cases be revealed, such as the Epstein, the Diddy shit, which is just getting to the beginning of it, So
let me ask you a question. When does it become a problem for you? Because that's something I keep wrapping my head around. If these niggas is sexual weirdos, does it really matter until it becomes morally wrong? Because, like, let's say I do like it up the butt as a rich nigga or a famous nigga. 'Cause I remember Andre 3000 said he walked into a party and he saw something that, like, changed his life, and that's why he quit music. Maybe he saw something, like, he saw someone getting, like, rammed by 10 niggas. If that's what they want, that's their life. I think it becomes an issue when it's like,
when they try to touch you.
yeah, without my consent, like, get away from me, nigga. Who are you?
No, I think it becomes an issue when it's like children.
But that's also the concept of consent. They can't consent.
Well, I think it's So like with the Epstein's case, the child thing is horrible, because there's like rumored orgy parties here in Providence, like, or allegedly. We can't even speak about it because I don't want to. What's it called? I don't want to make it hot. I don't want to cramp their style. To each their own. But people have their kinks. I'm not kink shaming, but when it comes to the child, like,
component,
that's disgusting.
Yeah.
And also, because at these parties, if everyone, your orgies, etc., there could be cases where people might be, unfortunately, maybe being R-word. I can't really even say, I guess, because of YouTube be demonetized. And last time we spoke about the word, we said it too much. Sexually assaulting, abusing. It could still happen, even though they might think like, it's their first time doing it. A Cassie, etc. So it could be it's like a thin line where that shit is like, you could do what you want, but there's another line where it's like, hold up, are you okay though? Were you comfortable doing that, or did they abuse you?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because there's other, because like a Diddy, allegedly, it seems like he's like a professional at this type of stuff. Like he does these parties, these freak offs all the time.
Because honestly, I wouldn't have an issue if his freak offs if there was no rape.
Yeah.
Because then, nigga, that's just you being a fucking sexual deviant.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Who cares? Do whatever you want with your life. It's when you like don't consent.
They gon' love me for my ambition.